Land Rover First 15 Rugby this week was at Upper Hutt, the suburb of Silverstream, where it was St Pat's Silverstream against the visitors St Pat's Town, the two Marist brother schools here in Wellington. Pretty vigorous game and a lovely afternoon. Let's look now at the highlights. Number of good tries in this one. Have a look at the St Pat's Town lock forward, number 5, John Tuia. Number 5, there he is in the dark colour St Pat's Town, breaking away and simply setting off and running it in for the first points in the game in try-scoring mode. And there's another look at it, which put the visiting team in the lead by 8 points to 0. But that lead was soon to change in a spectacular way.
Yeah, and this here, I like the running line here. He just holds back and he understands what line to run. And then he just step on the left foot, out sprints to number 15. Tackle here, but he understands the rules up and then he's over. And it's a lovely try and got them back into the game. So you watch this line. I mean, that's just a great line. That's a centre line and the step and the pace, and he's just backed himself. He's a number 2. He's a hooker here. And that was crucial in that part of the game. And they needed that try to get themselves back into it.
So that made it 10 points to 8 to Silverstream at halftime.
Yeah, and then this one here, just an offload and just a fumble, and then Fraser gets the ball and he's wondering, can I make it? 50 metres, 40 metres, and he's just out sprinting them. He's looking around and he knows he's got it. And there you go. And that's got them back into the game also. And when you look here, nothing was on. It just pops up. And then he's away. And it's a great try.
That one particularly enjoyed by Christian Cullen. It really was good for the game when Jack Murray scored here for the visiting team, St Pat's Town. There is number 7, the captain of St Patrick's College Town, driving over. A second look at him now. He's a hard-working open side flanker, and that made it 17 to 15. Very close at this stage. And then came the second try for our hooker, Asofa Almua, completely different to the runaway first try he got. Short, flat throw, came down in the line-out. He drove through. The St Pat's Town boys didn't want to fight at the line-out, and so the try was scored.
Yeah, and this one here, Tippy, but the behind boy, he's been strong all day, and then he just backed himself here and used his pace. He's been running over players all day, but this time he decided to go on the outside, and, you know, that was a great try and great speed, great pace. Nice try, and that finished them off.
And he's got the word mum written on his headgear, Tarquin Alatipi. And there he is. He got the last try there for the St Pat Silverstream, scoring on the left of that graphic there. 4 tries to 2, so they win the Old Boys Cup. They win the tries, the game and the bonus for 4 tries against St Pat's Town. Now let's look at the statistics up the top. The possession, 54 to 46. So St Pat's Town had actually more possession, but they didn't really use it. They had conceded a lot of penalties too, and the significant down at the bottom there against them as well.
Yeah, the big one here, St Pat's Town, 16 missed tackles, and that was a telling factor in there. Silverstream only 5, so that was big.
Well, there we are. In the end, it blew out to a 30 points to 15 margin for St Pat Silverstream. Tremendous rivalry, and Christian, a pretty good game here today.
Yeah, it was. It was exciting. A lot of tries scored. It was pretty tight right to the end, the last 5 minutes. And as we said, it blew out a bit to 30-15, but reasonably tight. And that's why these teams are 2nd and 3rd on the table. And
good to have Christian Cullen with us on Land Rover First 15 Rugby from Silverstream in Upper Hutt near Wellington. The final score here, St Pat's Silverstream 30, St Pat's Town 15.